We're with Tristan Pang here today at the Education Festival, and he's just done a fabulous job presenting to a large crowd about his view on learning and his new website. Can you tell us a little bit about Quest is Fun and your new website?
Okay, so first of all, Quest is Fun is a website I built at the beginning of this year, 2014, and it's just got stuff about me and like my biography and stuff on it. And my new website is Tristan's Learning Hub, and in Tristan's Learning Hub, I put videos on it of me talking with, like, drawing stuff on a program, and this is to help people learn kind of thing. So, because using my way of learning, which is an in-depth learning, so I do learn by strand, so I do one topic from the year 1 level and then keep going with that topic until the year 13 level, and so I keep going with that. Yeah.
So that's what inspired you to create your own website?
Yeah, and I also saw that that technology really helped people learn, and that and I have some friends who kind of get confused in school because they teach one subject and one topic, and then they repeat that. They do a high level topic, but like they do it in a year or 2 time. So they have to wait a long time and they forget everything from the first year.
Right.
And yeah.
Would you compare that to the flipped classroom kind of strategy?
Well, the flipped classroom kind of strategy is where the students do the conceptual learning at home, and then when they go to school, they do their homework and do problem solving and discuss at school with the teacher as the facilitator. Yeah. So Tristan's Learning Hub is also, I want Tristan's Learning Hub to be used in the flipped classroom process as well. Yeah.
Why did you decide to launch your website on the same weekend as the Education Festival?
Well, it's just because I could have launched it earlier, but like not many people would have seen it. But if I launched it later, then I couldn't say much at the Festival of Education, and yeah. So I wanted just to, so they all both kind of coincide with each other, yeah. So.
Could you tell us a little bit more about how you personalize your learning, Tristan?
Well, my learning is in-depth learning, which, as I said before, strand by strand, I learn one topic from year 1 to year 13 and moved on. So I do that for my learning, and I also use technology for learning. So I use the internet and stuff. So because nowadays there's not as many books, so I have to use the internet. And I also help people my peers, and that also
So
consolidates my learning. Especially I do help some university math students as well. Like we have a tutorial section where we help each other, so I help them and consolidate my learning. Yeah.
Excellent. And you're actually 12 years old.
Yep.
And you are in year 8 this year, and you're going to university. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're studying in university?
Well, at the moment I'm studying stage 1 maths at the university, and I find that really challenging and fun. And this is a maths program, which is short, a full-time course. So that's 2 semesters, but it's compressed into 1 semester. So it's accelerated class as well. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
So by the mid of this year, I'll have finished year 1 maths. Yeah.
So you plan to go to university full time?
Yeah. Next year, I'll plan to go to university full time, and I'll study two degrees, maths and maybe a science subject. I like everything about science. I haven't decided which subject I'll do yet. So.
I love science too. Can you tell us about how adults have inspired your learning?
Pardon? Could you repeat that question?
Can you tell us about how some special adults have inspired your learning? I believe you had a mentor here.
Oh yeah, Andrew Patterson, the MC for today, inspired me. He helped me throughout. Well, he helped me a lot, and he's someone I could express my feelings to and stuff. And he also gave me because I was planning to do something like this, but he actually gave me the idea of making a website for this. Yeah.
And the last question is just telling us a little bit about the vision for your own future.
Well, when I grow older, I want to be a science researcher and vet and stuff, and yeah, I want to help the world. So one thing I've thought of is like migration to Mars, how that would be possible and what we can do, because it's getting a tiny bit. Well, it's going to overpopulate one day Earth, so yeah, we have to move.
Well, thank you for your time today. You've been quite an inspiration to a lot of people today, and we really appreciate your time and wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah, great.